Hi, I'm Heather. Welcome to class. Today we're going to do a short dynamic practice. Before we begin, if you find this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit the bell so you're notified when a new video is available. Let's start in Adho Mukha Virasana, big toes touching, knees apart, a little wider than the hips. Stretch the torso forward, reach the arms forward, fingers spread enough that you can broaden the palms. Reach the head down towards the floor. Take a few moments here to tune into your breath. Establish an easy, steady rhythm. Keep the elbows strong and straight as we transition to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog pose. Inhale, shoulders forward, tuck your toes. Exhale, lift into your dog pose, but keep your heels high. Now we're transitioning back to Adho Mukha Virasana. Inhale, knees to the floor, point the toes. Exhale, buttocks back and down. And back to dog pose. Inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, lift up the hips, heels high. Inhale, knees back down. Exhale, back to Adho Mukha Virasana. Inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, lift up the hips. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, buttocks back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lift. Start to work your heels down now. Inhale, knees back to the floor. Exhale, buttocks back and down. Again, inhale. Exhale, heels down but buttocks up. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, buttocks back. Let's do one more and we'll hold our dog pose. Inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, lift up the hips and work your heels down. Maintain the lift of the sitting bones, the straightening, the firming of the knees, the thighs. Keeping the arms firm and straight as well. Push through the arms and the hands to the floor to draw the torso up away from the floor. Then bend the knees and come down, have a rest. Feel free to drape the elbows onto the floor for a moment. Allow the arms to relax. Then again, establish the arms straight, press into the palms. Let's lift into our dog pose again. Inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, lift up the hips, heels down. Bring your feet together. And on our inhalation, we're going to stride the right foot forward between the hands. Look forward to the hands. And as you intend to stride the foot forward, move the shoulders forward. Inhale, right foot forward. And exhale, right leg back. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, right leg back. Now, if your foot gets stuck halfway, use your right hand to hold the back of the ankle and bring the foot further forward. Alternatively, you can put your hands on bricks and work that way. So again, inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, right leg back. One more with the right leg. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, right leg back. Left leg. Inhale, left leg forward. Exhale, left leg back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Left leg, inhale. Exhale. Left leg forward. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, the shoulders have to swing forward. Inhale. And exhale. And again, come onto the knees and have a rest. Drape the elbows down to relax the arms and the shoulders. Now again, straighten the arms, press into the palms. Let's lift into our dog pose once more. So the hips are lifting, heels are descending. Step the feet together. Now, as we stride the right foot forward, we're going to stay in our lunging position. Inhale, right leg forward. Keep the left leg strong and straight. Come onto the fingertips so you can draw the chest further forward. Internally rotate this left leg so the inner left thigh is rolling up towards the ceiling. Press the shoulder tips back towards the hips and cut the outer right hip back. Then press into the palms, stride the right leg back, feet together. We're in our dog pose. Inhale, left leg forward. Come onto your fingertips, draw the chest forward. And see that the outer left hip draws back as the outer right hip moves forward. Internally rotate the right thigh so that inner right thigh rolls up towards the ceiling. Shoulder tips press back towards the hips as the breastbone moves forward. Then press into the palms. Exhale, step your left leg back. Take a couple of breaths. And then let's bend the knees, come down and have a moment of rest. Now again, stretch the arms straight to our dog pose. Inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, lift up the hips. Heels descend. Step your feet together. Stride the right leg forward. Inhale, come onto the fingertips. Keep the back heel up and slowly straighten the right leg. So we're in a variation of Parsvottanasana. Back heel is up so that you're able to get that strong internal rotation of the leg. Inner left thigh rolls back, outer left hip moves forward. Inner right foot presses down, outer right hip moves back. Sternum forward, shoulder tips back towards your hips. We're not trying to get this back heel down. It's up in a dog pose expression. Then bend the right knee, press into the palms, stride the leg back, feet together, dog pose. Left leg forward, inhale. Then come onto your fingertips, straighten the leg. Remember, you can always use bricks underneath your hands if you're feeling stiff. Back heel stays up so that you can internally rotate the right thigh. Outer right hip moves forward as the inner right thigh rolls back. Inner left foot presses down as the outer left hip cuts back. Sternum forward, shoulder tips press back towards your hips. Then bend the left knee, press into the palms, stride back for your dog pose. Separate your feet, hip width, press the heels back and down, but maintain the lift of the sitting bones. Then bend your knees, come down and have a rest. Again, stretch the arms forward, strong in the upper arms, elbows straight. Inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, lift up the hips. Heels lifting, sitting bones lifting. Then descend the heels, keep the sitting bones lifted. Now we come more towards the full pose, Parsvottanasana. Turn the left heel in towards the arch of the right foot and inhale, stride the right leg forward on your fingertips. As you straighten the right leg, press the left heel back down. So the left heel is angled back towards the right side of the mat somewhat. Spread the little toe on the left foot as the heel draws down. Then if you can go deeper into your forward bend, walk your hands back. Press the heels of the hands down into the floor, forward towards your shin. Go on pressing the inner right foot down and drawing the outer right hip back. Moving the outer left hip forward as the left heel plugs down. Then bend your knee, press into the hands, stride back for your dog pose, hip width feet. Take a breath or two. Now the right heel comes towards the arch of the left foot and you inhale, stride the left leg forward, and as you come onto the fingertips, straighten the front leg, left knee straightening, and press the right heel down. As the right heel presses down, spread the little toe on that right foot. Plug the outer right heel, but move the outer right hip forward. And then as you go on pressing the inner left foot down, cut the outer left hip back. And if you can go deeper, walk your hands back, press the heels of the hands down, forward towards your shin. Lengthen the abdomen along the thigh. Steady your breath. Then bend the knee, press into the palms, lift the back heel, step back, hip width stance. You're in your dog pose. Now walk your hands back to the feet. So you come into Uttanasana. Be on the fingertips first. Draw the breastbone forward, shoulder tips back. Catch the big toes. Padangusthasana, breastbone forward, inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows out wide, fall down deeply into your forward bend. As the elbows are out wide, don't yank the shoulder blades away from each other. Feed the upper arm bones back into the shoulder joint so there's stability in your shoulder blades. As you lift the buttocks up, the knees are straight. And as you exhale, the abdomen retreats back towards the back abdominal wall. Now, raise the head up. Let go of the big toe grip for a moment and bring your feet together and come to full Uttanasana. Let's take the hands behind the back of the heels and the ankles. Pull on the heels and the ankles as you bend the elbows. Draw yourself down deeply into your forward bend, forward towards your shins, knees straight. Feed the upper arm bones back into the shoulder joint. Press the shoulder blades into the back. Breathe. Now, raise the head, start to look forward. Bend the knees, catch the big toes for a moment, look forward. Feel the length in the front body. Now the left hand comes onto the waist and we're going to come into a balance. Pick the right foot up off the floor, lift the knee on the outside of the arm, squeeze the inner leg against the arm as you lift your chest up, straighten the standing leg. Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana number 1. Extend the leg forward. If you feel stiff, the knee may need to be a bit bent because we're maintaining the big toe grip. Press the head of the right thigh down. Then bend the right knee. The left leg can bend as we come back down to the floor. Swap the grip. Now your left big toe is being gripped by the left fingers. We're using the 2 forefingers between the big toe and the second toe. Right hand is on the waist. Pick the left foot up off the floor. As you stand up, the left leg, the inner left leg squeezes against the left arm and the right leg straightens. Then as you're ready, extend the left leg forward. Work towards straightening that leg. Press the head of the left thigh down. Draw the left shoulder back. Feed the left upper arm bone back as you draw the outer shoulder down. Then bend both knees. Replace the left foot to the floor. Release the big toe grip and let's come back into Uttanasana. This time hands on either sides of the feet. Press the heels of the hands down into the floor, fold down. Keep the legs strong and straight, forward towards your shins. Then walk forward for your dog pose. Keep the feet together, heels down. Keep the heels down for as long as you can as you walk your hands forward and press away from the floor. Outer shoulders down. Outer calf squeeze in. And then bend your knees. And let's come down to have a rest. And then slowly come to sit up. Now, we'll see if we can take that pliability in the legs that we've been working on into a couple of seated poses. Press the thighs down, lift the arms up. Feel that you're creating an L shape with the body. Legs are strong and straight, arms are strong and straight. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward as far forward as you possibly can, forward towards your shins. Inner feet stay in contact. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inner thighs roll down. Inhale up. Exhale, forward and down. Keep the inner feet in contact. Inhale, raise the torso and the arms, and then exhale, let's lower the arms, bend the legs, reach the arms between the thighs and catch your big toes. So it's the 2 forefingers that come inside the big toe and the second toe, and the thumb comes on the inner edge of the big toe. Now, as you lean back to take the heels up off the floor, keep the top of the sacrum moving in, lumbar spine moving in, so that you don't collapse. Lift the chest. Try to stay balanced on the sit bones and see, can you reach your legs forward towards a straight position. Now, if you feel stiff in the legs, they may not want to straighten, you can potentially put a belt around the feet. Lift the sternum up. So as you pull on the big toes, use that to feed the upper arm bones back into the shoulder joint as you lift the sternum up between the upper arms. Peel the outer feet back towards the outer hips. So you're compacting the outer hips. Outer hips in, top of the sacrum in, lumbar spine in, navel in. So the navel lifts up and draws towards the back abdominal wall. Now, can you maintain that sharp V shape that you've created between the torso and the legs? Let go your big toes, stretch your arms forward. Paripurna Navasana. Peel the outer feet back. Go on lifting the chest up. Fingers behind the head. Let's come down to Ardha Navasana. Curl the tailbone towards the heels. Come back onto the sacrum. Then let's come back all the way up to our Urdhva Hasta Dandasana. Press the thighs down, lift the torso up, forward to Paschimottanasana. Fold forward and down. Then slowly raise the head up. Release the grip and come to sit up. Now that was a pretty dynamic practice. You might like to lie down in Shavasana for a couple of minutes. But from me, that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. For more in-depth teaching, check out the video library on my website, heatherkitchenyoga.com.au. The link is in the description box below.